Hi everybody, and welcome to a very special, I hope this works and doesn't have problems because my computer is rendering the Paulie and Zakiya show, but we're going to see what happens. Big Brother 8 over the top, not 18 show. If you want to see any of our Big Brother over the content back, you can check all that out at yourrealityrecaps.com/BBOTT. Flashbacks are at /BBOTT flashbacks 24/7. Live feed updates over on Twitter are at BBOTT live feeds. Lastly, you know the deal, because you were just on the Paulie and Zakiya show. But for the people that are watching this back, you can help support our shows by becoming a patron at yourrealityrecaps.com/patron. Guess how many people became a patron after the last show? 0, you freaking freeloading moochers. What do we get with being a patron? You get weekly patron-only shows, access to the patron-only Facebook group, prize giveaways for patrons. What else can you do? You can just do a one-time donation over at yourrealityrecaps.com/PayPal or subscribe right here in You Now. The people who subscribe to me now, my brain is fried. You guys could have been watching the Paulie and Zakiya show and not have to wait for it to finish rendering and me to upload it everywhere. I'll do that after this show while you guys are all watching the live DRs. But I know everybody's like, we're going to talk about HaveNots. We got to talk about HaveNots. Let's talk about HaveNots. So I'm here to talk about HaveNots. But I also want to remind you all, tomorrow at noon, as long as he doesn't cancel, cornbread from Big Brother Over the Top. So the 22nd, Saturday, tomorrow, noon Eastern, cornbread will be here to talk Big Brother Over the Top and his time in the Big Brother house. That will be at noon because we will have the Have Not revealed tomorrow at 4. And then safety ceremonies will start, and then on Sunday will be America's nominee. Of course, this schedule is up over at yourrealityrecaps.com/BBOTT. And I did not update this all the way yet, but the only events that you missed in the house today was that Alex won America's care package. She is now the servant to Chrissy, the HOH. And look, I said it on yesterday's show when we were trying to figure out what was going on. I thought Alex was the way to go. So I, at this moment, am happy that Alex won. Now, this show, like I just said, is very touch and go. It seems to be working. I can't bring up polls and do all that stuff. I'm afraid that it might crash with everything that's happening. So we're just going to have to go back to the old-fashioned way for this show and try and figure out what you guys want for the have-nots and how you want to play this have-not voting. You still have 2 hours to get your votes in, and then you can do it again after midnight Eastern. Maximus Mom in the chat room says, I regret my plastic vote. Neely's in danger now. Is she? Is she in danger? We lost the season to the plastic fans. Oh, that's sad, Pearls Devon. I don't think we did. You got, like, some of you that are Misfits fans keep seeming to think that things that are happening are horrible for the Misfits, when in reality, they're really not. Not yet. We'll see what happens when the nominee comes in. If the nominee comes in, and yes, it's Neely or a Misfit, then that will be bad. But Alex getting it right now, as of where we stand in the game right now, Alex winning this is not bad. It took away a future care package from the plastic side. Alex did keep Jason kind of safe last week. Yes, I know she kind of threw him under the bus last night. We really don't know anywhere where any of their loyalties lie. Neely and Chrissy had a tiff. I hear you. RJ Mitchell says, can't vote all plastics have not strategically. Why can't we? Why can't we? I want to. And congratulations, Unisa, on winning the Paulie and Zakia. I can't believe I found out after the show you did so by using confetti. And I'm never going to get to see confetti. Spoiler alert, I wasn't really in the chat room on the show. I had a special producer friend that I'm going to tell you who it was later after the cornbread show. But I had a special producer helper for the Paulie and Zakia show, and I'm gonna have a special producer for the cornbread show. So I wasn't even in the chat room. Doody-boop. But I heard you did confetti, and it was amazing, and I didn't get to see it. Anywho, confetti was great. Thank you. Serious, just so you guys all know, all of the money that we get from bars on the You Now shows, it goes to all our reality recap stuff. So I really appreciate it a lot. But let's talk have-nots, because we got a half an hour until live DRs start. So I'm going to start here. I feel like the majority of Misfits fans, the majority of the Misfits fans want Scott, Morgan, Whitney. Is that what the majority of the Misfits fans want on the block? Yeah, Whitney, Morgan, Scott, correct. What I'm not sure of, let me see. And then the Plastic fans want Jason, Justin, Neely. Right? So Plastic fans want Jason, Justin, Neely. Hi, Sherry Blackberry. Yes. Okay. What do you want, RJ Mitchell? You want a mix. RJ Mitchell wants a mix. I think a mix interjects a lot of chaos into the mix. For the people that want a mix, why do you want a mix? What is the mix? Why do you want to mix it up? I think it will help take the target off Jason to make him a have-not. It could. It could not. Why does everyone need a have-not turn? Just curious. They don't. To keep the target off Jason in the future, says RJ Mitchell. It's an interesting theory. Rod Carson says, I just want to see Justin freak out. Amber Wise says, Whitney needs to be one, in my opinion. Oh, I really want Whitney to be one. I mean, here's how I kind of feel about have-nots. If I'm being completely honest, here's how I feel about have-nots. I could really care less who is a have-not and who's not. It in no way impacts the game in the way the care package, America's nominee, or our nom vote impacts the game. Really, it's just a way to screw with house guests. So at the end of the day, I don't really care who gets what. But I would like to know what the majority... Oh, thanks, I love Cronum. I would like to know what the majority of you think, so I know what we're endorsing. But it's kind of hard to figure out what the majority of you think when there are so many options for this one. I'm saving care package number 7 for Jason. That is my goal too. I would love for Jason to be able to get care package number 7. Love potion number 9. I would like Jason to get care package number 7 or 6. Either of those two. Voting Jason doesn't throw them off. Yeah, I kind of think so too. RJ Mitchell says, if Jason makes it that far. Here's the thing. I kind of feel like if Jason really started to get in danger, all of a sudden our Discover National Park sign is going to come in play. That's what I think will happen when Jason starts getting in trouble. They might whip out some little magic power. It's either going to be whipped out to save Jason or the sisters. And I don't feel like CBS is loving the sisters or playing up the sister angle that much. So, kind of feel like it might be used to save Jason if he gets in trouble. In trouble. Oh my god, you're super annoying. Block. Bye. We're talking about voting about something a lot more important than the president, okay? We're trying to pick who to make eat oatmeal for the next week, okay? So I understand that you might want to be political and be all Hillary or Trump in the chat room. We're trying to figure out who to put on oatmeal for a week. This is the important stuff that matters, okay? So you're blocked. America's Care Package number 6 is no good for Jason because he won't be able to compete the following week. Yeah, that is a good point. Chrissy is bashing her nominations, says RJ Mitchell. Ooh, that is not good. Can we help Justin to not just Jason? Do we know where Justin really falls? I mean, basing? I missed it, what I say. What time was the fight today? I do not know. I'm sorry. I had work. I had the Paulie and Zakiya show. I was trying to do this. I'm trying to get ready for cornbread. There's a lot of stuff happening over here. And the audio blog. So I did not get a chance to see the fight, nor did I get a chance to update the website yet. I promise I will update flashback times and get the Paulie and Zakiya show up and update the spoiler graphics when we're done with this show. But I just wanted to have a little talk with you guys about, oh wow, thank you Macy Mon and Maximus Mom for the bars. Thank you very much. I don't even know what my point was. Somebody asked something. My point is, after the show, to whatever the question was you asked, Chrissy called Jason and Neely out for controlling the HOH. Chrissy needs to come off her high horse. Chrissy's getting a little HOH-itis. Chrissy, you feeling sick? Chrissy, coming down with a little HOH-itis, girl? What you talking about, girl? Girl. Chrissy is getting a big head. Yeah, well, it sounds like it. Good job on the interview today. Thank you very much. Hi, Lost and Concruised. Hi, Sherry Blackberry. Here's what I mean. Okay. Let's say this as far as have-nots go. It seems like if you are a Misfits fan, most of you are going to vote Morgan Whitney, Scott, or a variation of two of those people and Jason because you believe that's going to somehow help Jason. And if you are a Plastic fan, you're going to go all in on Neely, Justin, Jason. That's what I'm getting from the majority of our reality recaps fans. So if you're kind of confused on which way to go, again, it doesn't matter. It's have-nots. Just vote however the hell you want. Nobody's watching you vote. Vote for how you want. This is not one that really involves a lot of strategy on our part. Sunday's show will be a lot more strategy for us. If we agree, it will be more powerful. I agree. If you guys agree, it will be more powerful. In my personal opinion, I will be voting Scott Morgan Whitney. Scott Morgan Whitney is how I personally will be voting, but you guys can vote however you want. Wow. I think how you vote have not every week is strategy. Do you, RJ Mitchell? I don't anymore. I originally felt like it was simply for the fact of it sent a message to the House like, these are the people that we don't like. So in that aspect, I have felt like it was strategy. And I mean, you could argue it makes them weaker or whatever. But The plastics seem to be under the impression that America loves them now. I don't think throwing them on slop is going to make them think that America likes them any less. They seem to be riding their high of what they want to happen is happening. I don't think slop is going to affect that. They're going to probably explain away Whitney being on it as she hasn't been on it yet. And then maybe they'll just say, oh, Scott broke up a showman's. They're going to rationalize it if it's them, is my point. In the same way, I think they're going to rationalize it on the Misfits side if Jason, Justin, and Neely gets it. Because after last week's Have Not votes, Jason even said to the camera, hey, give them a break on that side of the house. You can totally nominate me or Neely or Whitney. We'll take it. Give those people a break. So I feel like if the Misfit side gets it, specifically those people, they're going to think, oh, it's because we told them to give it to us last week. So, do I think it's strategy? Yes. Do I think it's any strategy that's going to really impact the way any of them are thinking this week? I don't. RJ Mitchell disagrees. Good. This show would not be fun if people didn't disagree. It would not be fun. I am glad we disagree. The plastics are voting together. We are all over the place. Our team is falling apart. Our team is falling apart. The Misfits are waiting to see. The Misfits are waiting to see what the results of the Have-Nots are, you mean? Well, good luck. We're Team Apathy. Who's Team Apathy? Who's Team Apathy? Okay, now wait a minute. Now this is where everything is going to get super tricky. So just everybody bear with me for 1 second. I can't see what any of you are saying in the chat room. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second because I gotta flip this over and I have to. Okay, I'll go back to the chat room. Okay, hi, I'm back. I'm trying to edit our show while doing this show. I hate Jason, but he did seem legitimately concerned about the lemon in the water so Alex could complete her task. What do you mean? I've already missed a task? Someone needs to explain. So if I'm decoding this, I'm going to guess that David Thielen is saying Jason knew something that could have gotten Alex from not having safety. And he told her, and then it didn't backfire. You love Jason. I love Jason too. Alex had to get Chrissy lemon water as her safety servant task. Okay. Alex was to have lemon in the water and he tried to help her. Alex couldn't find a lemon. David Thielen. Dear David Thielen. Dear David Thielen. I have had to listen to you complain about Jason nonstop for the entire season. You have been losing your mind almost to a schizophrenic level of committal and a straitjacket. And you are telling me now in the chat room that what has turned you around on Jason is that he helped Alex find a fucking lemon. You might be getting blocked. You're in timeout. You're at least in timeout. You're no longer allowed to comment. You have a 10-minute comment timeout. It's a sign he still maybe wants to work with her. Yeah. Maybe. He's keeping me on my toes, says one can hope. When Jason gives you the lemons. I'm going to catch up on everything. My plan, I know a lot of people were asking about the have-nots and where kind of everybody was going, which is why I wanted to do this show quickly. But here's my plan for the people asking what the plan is. So the plan is we will go live tomorrow with cornbread at noon. Then, like, around 3 o'clock ish, I'll go live again and we'll recap all the stuff from today and the safety ceremony and all of that, because I know there's tasks. I know a lot of stuff has happened. I have not even had a minute to catch up on any of that stuff yet. So we're going to really do the more recap show tomorrow. I just wanted to make sure that I got this show in for you guys now. And of course, I'm totally not looking at the chat room. I'm just stalling. Hold on. iTunes video. Save. Export. Okay, now I am done, and I am back in the chat room. David loves Jason now. Whatever. So I don't know what any of you guys said. I gotta keep the train moving. And Mom is never going to sleep tonight. Alex lies and can't be trusted. In a game of lies, who will lie the best? To win $250,000. So far, Alex is clearly winning. Lies and deception, Liza Minnelli lies, will get you the grand prize. Eric's on the crazy train. You think? It's a lot of work happening around here. Just one person. She told the whole side deal that Jason never made. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised she did that. Is there a second and third place prize? No. R. Beasley, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. That's really great. Thank you very much for subscribing. That helps out a lot. If she will cut her sister, I might like her, says Judas. Yeah. What's the grand prize? $250K. Hi, Kelly Rice. Yeah. Will her sister be mad if she wins? I don't know. I don't believe those sisters hate each other. I do not believe the sisters hate each other. I believe Alex's number one loyalty is to Morgan, and Morgan's number one loyalty is to Alex. And here's the thing. Now that we have seen Alex play this game, we know she is a good game player, and we know she is very strategic, and we know she is willing to lie, cheat, and manipulate in the game. Ergo, Morgan is not stupid. If they are filming scenes with her and they are filming scenes with her sister, and she has watched other seasons of Big Brother, and she is more than aware that they play this trick like, oh, we're just filming for no reason, and then poop, your sister pops up. If I was Alex and people were filming my sibling, I would just assume that my sibling was going to be on the show as well. And what I would say to my sibling is, if we're on the show together, let's say we're going to go after each other and that we don't care about sending the other person home. And that'll be our storyline no matter what. As long as we're in that house, if we're talking to production, if we're talking to anybody, it gives us a different storyline than any other sibling has had. Let's just make that be our storyline. I'm just throwing it out there as a theory. Because again, in order to win Big Brother, you have to play the house, play America, play production. Unless it's an over-the-top season, then you have to play America, production went away and left a fucking piece of paper taped in the DR with some questions you have to read, so then you have to play the house. America, production, house. That's what you gotta do. Who do you think will be the have-nots? Honestly, I think the have-nots will be Scott Morgan Whitney. I honestly think that's who the have-nots will be. I think a lot of people are thinking that Alex being on the block is a pro plastic move, when in actuality, I think Alex being on the block is more a pro misfits move. But we're going to find out. We will find out tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. Yes, we will. Boop. Schedule. Yes, tomorrow, Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern, we will find out. Cha. We will. Who is on the block? Nobody is on the block yet. Safety ceremony does not start until tomorrow, when half of the people will be saved, and then on Sunday, the other half of the people will be saved. Alex can't be on the block. Did I say Alex? I didn't mean Alex. Did I say Alex? I'm sticking to have not being part of strategy. Good, RJ Mitchell. Who are you voting for, RJ Mitchell? I know you probably already told me, but who are you voting for? Jason and who else? Live diaries are going to be so good tonight. I hope we get some tea. I know, I do too. I'll be in the chat room with you guys, but I won't be chatting. I'll be like watching them and still editing and doing stuff at the same time. Maybe when they're done, I'll do like a part 2 of this show. Maybe. Oh god, it says warning, 99% of your computer processor is being used. Well, as long as the show's still going. Okay, so RJ Mitchell is putting up... Oh, Scott, Neely, and Whitney. So you have removed... You've removed Morgan for Neely. Interesting. Interesting. Neely is the third nom. Neely's the third nom? That hasn't even... we haven't even started voting for that yet. How do we know she's the third nom? From America? We didn't vote on that yet. What am I missing? What's happening? Am I losing my mind? I already feel like I'm losing my mind. Why are you making me lose my mind? Oh, you're just guessing. Okay, got it. I got it. A lot of people are campaigning already for Neely to be the third nom. Okay, got it. People are campaigning for her to be the third nom. She's not the third nom. That don't mean much to me at the moment. Oh, all the rooms are saying that. Oh, well, you know how I feel about that, BB Princess. If everybody's saying it, it must be true. Can anybody go into all these rooms and get these people to be patrons? Why don't you tell them that only patrons get to decide? They seem very easily convincible. Go tell them that only patrons get to make the decisions. Oh, what a great idea, Kelly Rice. Because we only have like 8 minutes left. It is time to consult the Greek diva gods, since it is have-nots and we don't really know what will happen. I just want to reiterate this again in case I forget to say it. The point is, for these have-nots, you guys vote with your hearts. I have already told you what the majority of the people want to do. You guys do what you want to do. And I apologize. On all of our future shows, we'll have our polls and we can be much more scientific about it. I just couldn't do it on this show because of the Paulie and Zakiya show. So let's just go to the Magic 8 Ball, and we're going to start this way. Magic 8 Ball, should Jason be a have-not? Better not tell you now. Okay, well, forget it then. Should Neely be a have-not? I wish I could read it. Better not tell you now. Okay, can I have another one? How about Morgan? Should Morgan be a have-not? Yes, definitely. Yes, oh my god, I'm over here. Yes, definitely for Morgan. Okay. They want Morgan. The 8 Ball wants Morgan. You do what you want. Whitney. Should Whitney be one? Ask again later. For the love of God, you need to hurry up. We have 8 minutes. Like, what, the 8 ball that has all the time in the world. I realize you're a ball. Some of us got work to do. We'll start again with Jason. Okay, should Jason be a have-not? Very doubtful. Very doubtful for Jason. Who did we go back to? Whitney. Should Whitney be a have-not? Ask again later. Should Morgan be a... I mean, not Morgan. Neely. Should Neely be a have-not? Well, I don't know how to interpret that. Outlook not so good. Well, what's not so good? It's not so good as she is a have-not, or she's not so good as she's not a have-not? I don't know. Scott. Should Scott be a have-not? Outlook not so good. I mean, you're watching me flip this thing around. Like, I can't shake it up anymore. Justin. Should Justin be a have-not? Let's go. Oh my God. Which way do you want to turn? It was on as I see it, yes, but that... Okay, well now it changed to ask me later. This Magic 8 Ball's rigged. Okay, here we go. Should Justin be a have-not? It is certain. Seems like even the 8 Ball is Team Plastic. Okay, last one. Neely. It keeps wanting to ask us again later on Neely, right? Okay, so Neely. Somebody should tweet this out and go, do you want to know the way the reality recaps people always get it right? And just show me with the 8 Ball. So we're putting our faith in. Okay, so Neely. It is decidedly so. It's decidedly so. So I have no clue what the right answer is. Did Rap send you the 8 Ball? No, Greek Diva sent me the 8 Ball. Why? Why? Are they using 8 Balls on their show too? Copycats. Okay. I'm still voting Scott, Morgan, Whitney. Will you go ahead, Janice? You vote however your little heart wants. As soon as this cornbread interview is done, but then I'm sure I'm going to be trying to get the Shane interview. As soon as I get the cornbread interview done, and the flashback times updated, and the cheat sheets updated, and the Pauline Zakia show posted, my next goal is to get permanent polls up on the website. I will create the page, yourrealityrecaps.com/polls. And we will have permanent polls there for the have-nots for the week, the 4 things for the week. I will throw up permanent polls for the stuff on the week. I'm going to see if we can find a poll where you can change your answer so that people can kind of change it if they want. But I have like a laundry list of stuff that I need to get done between now and our patron show on Sunday. So it's on the list. Become patron. It's on the list. We need to work harder for Jason. I hear you. I hear ya. I don't think there's anything more, in all honesty, that we can do, that we can really do for our Jason. I don't know what more we can do to help him. I know there's nothing more I can do to help him. I want to go to bed, but I'm here talking have-nots. Yay, Lori R. Moonshine Falls. I can't really go room trashing our group. Oh. Wait. Who went into other rooms and trashed our group? Who went into our room and trashed a group? Now I want to know what's going on. Tell me about a T-Pay, Matt. I can't believe that, Sherry. What? What happened? Who's trashing? Now I want to know. Someone from our group went to another group and trashed us? DM me. DM me. If he makes it to the final care package, he would still have to complete this challenge. If the misfits are have-nots, then something is rigged. Well, I guess we're all gonna find out. 1 minute into live DRs. Okay, I'm gonna end this show. You guys can all jump over to live DRs. I will then be posting. You know what I'm doing. I just told you all the stuff I have to do. So I'm going to do all that while the DRs are happening. And then if I am not completely exhausted, maybe I will come back on and we can talk a little bit more about have-nots when it's not so crazy with all these things that I need to get done. So I'm sorry this was a short show. I'm sorry if we didn't strategically pull it the way everybody wanted to. I just wanted to quickly come on for the people that wanted to hear us see something about what's going on. Okay, friends, I love you. I'm gonna go jump into the into our room right now. Okay, friends. Thank you so much, Macy Mom, for being the #1 fan, Maximus Mom #2, J Hook #3. Bye, friends. Bye, everybody. I'll see you guys in the chat room, and I'm going to work on all that stuff on the website and getting Polly and the key up for use. Okay, friends. I hope that helped you a little bit. I'm sorry if it didn't. Okay, everybody. And thanks for watching this on the playback also. If this is your first show that you're watching the recorded show back on, I promise they're much better than this.